What's up guys, Nick here from Vitality Disc Golf. We are proud to have filmed feature card round coverage from Tom McCutcheon Disc Golf Course in Lewisville, Texas, presented by Realside Disc Golf. Realside, take it away with the commentary.
What's going on everybody, it's Alex and welcome to the premiere of Two Off the Box, where we showcase amateur players around the area, try to get them the exposure they need. First up, we've got Brock Cummins with Harpoon Larry. It's our guest pro player for the day. Anthony Carmona with Realside Disc Golf, who's going to be helping out with commentary. And Dylan Dyer with Tree Love Disc Golf.
Alright, this is hole 1. It's a par 3, 183 feet. Plays downhill, so it's a little shorter. Sometimes a little funky with the wind coming off the lake.
There's definitely a little bit of wind coming off this morning, so that'll play into it.
You definitely want to get a 2 here, for the most part, though.
Oh yeah. And let's rock and roll.
Good round.
Brock, you'll see that a lot with his turnover putter.
Nice, easy up the middle. Got a flick justice here.
Oof. And the same with Dylan. We both throw that shot a bunch. If it's a short up shot or tee shot, flick justice.
It's a great disc, especially in the wind. Right here. Almost hit it right there.
It's a good start off the box.
Got Brock with the easy putt for 2. What were you thinking right here on this putt?
I was upset because that was an easy putt.
The wind definitely played in a little bit.
I just thought about the wind a little too much. So after hole 1, Brock's at -1, I'm at even, and Dylan is at -1. Hole 2 is another par 3, 218 feet. Tunnel shot for the most part. Everybody goes up the middle. Got to get it up over this hill, and then it kind of goes downhill, as you'll see, into like a sand pit area. So if you do make it over, you don't have to worry about really overshooting because the sand knocks it down.
This one can be a little tough though if you do not hit that tunnel up the middle.
Yeah, I've seen people take 5s and 6s on this hole and even go out of bounds and into the lake.
Got Brock with another easy putt up the middle.
Oh, get in the basket. Freaking basket.
Oh. And we thought when he threw it, it was going to be something close. And you can't see the basket from the box, so. But,
that was a great shot.
It was. And I mean, that's Brock's, go-to shot. Anything straight with the mid-range putter, he's going to pipe it. And I don't know if that was a thumber or a tomahawk, but he didn't get all the way.
Looked like it was a thumber, just hit the top.
Yeah, if you have the arm, or if you do this shot, it's usually pretty easy up and down. But again, the wind was blowing really hard, and it was really cold today too.
A tomahawk is just a deadly shot. I mean, it takes away a lot of the obstacles if you can get it up and over. Good recovery. Should be an easy 3.
For 2, kind of. I wanted, since I missed that putt on 1, I really wanted to get it back on this one. But just needs to float it a little.
And then Brock with an easy 2.
Yeah. You hit the top of the basket. It was the top of that? Yep.
Alright, and after hole 2, Brock's at -2, I stay at even, and Dylan is at a -1. So we're going to go into hole number 3, which is a par 3, 248. This one is tougher. It's plays, I would say, a little bit longer just because you have to go uphill. Also, too, it's a really tight tunnel shot with the OB lake to the left, and then the basket is up here on these rocks. So it definitely plays tough. If you get a 2 here, that's a bonus. You're really taking strokes on people if you get a 2 here.
Also, too, this is a new pad location, so this is your guys' first time throwing it from this spot, correct?
Right, yeah. Usually, you know, the tee pad is down on the beach, but we've had a lot of rain, so it's really come up high, as you can see. And Brock with another shot through the trees.
Just right up the middle.
And you never know what you're gonna get with this dude because he's crazy. He's always trying to make it to the basket. Real exciting, but I've seen him do some really cool stuff.
Up and over with, was that an anti-flick?
Yeah. And then it just works back up and
Parks it right at the bottom of the hill.
And that wasn't an easy shot. Like from that angle, if you can see, I mean, going up and over to those trees and on this windy day, I mean, that's a tough shot to me.
Oh yeah, throwing an ante over the water is going to be scary no matter who you are. And then what was this shot here?
I threw a tomahawk, but I didn't get it up high enough. The wind knocked it down a little bit. So.
Yeah!
A beautiful shot for 2.
Yeah, I was real happy about that. I was real excited.
An even tougher shot in the wind that was playing out there. I mean, it was just a beautiful throw.
Yeah, I wasn't even really trying to make it. I was honestly trying to lay it up, and it was just right on the money. And a lot of wind coming too.
Definitely made up for that 3-on-1.
What are you gonna do after you?
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Really tough putt. You got wind coming over the top of that hill.
Yeah, and it drops off like, I don't know, 40 feet, like on the backside of that too, kind of where Brock was just standing right there. But it's like if you go down that.
It's another stroke.
So after 3, Brock's at -2, I get to -1, and Donnie is also at -2. Hole 4, par 3, 280 feet. This one, a lot of people go with the flick shot here, or if you know you're not too familiar with the flick, they go with the turnover shot. Either with probably a fairway driver to get to this one. going behind the basket. If you go too far, that's another drop off right here. It'll drop off 40 feet.
Yeah, and this is definitely a tough 2. You're not going to see a lot of 2s on this hole right here.
No, another bonus 2, especially in this one.
Dealing with the flick, a little short in the trees.
That wind just knocked it down and just...
It's going to be a tough out, especially in this wind. Ooh.
Same thing. I get a lucky bounce. But there is OB over there.
Yeah, you can really hear that wind picking up. Bob with a really nice turnover shot.
Yeah, and he's going to do that all around. That's a specialty there. Another shot. Approach to the basket.
Nice, easy putt, a park job. You really like that justice, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's my go-to on approach shots for the most part. If it's within 2 to 250, somewhere around in there, I'm gonna get some type of justice.
Dylan's shooting for 3 here. A little bit of a tough time getting out of that spot.
Left side a little bit.
Making the 3 look easy there.
Drop, goes through. Dylan for his unfortunate bogey. Shot the 4, box hit -2, I'm at -1, and Dylan is at either. Hole 5, par 3, 277. It's another tough hole. Have to pipe it right down the middle. Let it finish left. I wouldn't say it's a dog leg left, but definitely want something to finish a little bit on the hyzer. But if you finish early, you're gonna end up in these trees over here to the left, and that's tough to get out of unless you land perfectly into this little tunnel. It's gonna be a hard pitch out to save it through.
On this hole, if you've got a big arm, you can go over the top with an anhyzer. It's a little bit of a tricky shot, but it can be pulled off.
Right, over into the trees.
Fairway golf, though. Still got to look for 3.
And this is tough because the tunnel, you're trying to shoot down through the tunnel, you know, because the box is elevated.
Right. Got a little tree love there. Dylan going up and over.
Depending on where he landed, he might have...
It's actually not a bad look. Yeah, I mean, he's got an open look at the basket. Either a touch flick or an Annie with the putter, and I mean, it's an easy 3. Brock making it look easy again.
Easy approach there. Then this is wide. And Brock with the good 3 save. And Brock's also a really good putter.
Brock's a little bit older, so he's definitely got the experience on the card.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it definitely shows on some of these holes.
Yeah. And after 5, Brock's at -2, Anthony -1, and Dylan +1. Another unfortunate bogey there. So hole 6. This one a little bit further. Probably the first far hole over 300 feet of the course. 363. Gonna go straight up the middle again. You kinda, off the box, you kinda wanna have it flex a little bit and then come back hyzer right through this tunnel right here, but it's tricky because you have to get the height to get it over, up and over this wood here onto the green. If you don't, it's not terrible.
You've got to look for 2 from the bottom of the wall, but if you can get it up over it, definitely helps. It's a great pull right here.
Yeah, a little bit short, but it's not a bad place to be because it's easy right to the basket. And it was misting a little bit, so Brock wants to get some traction here.
I don't think I've ever seen that done before.
That's also a good shot. Same area. Those are going to be easy approaches to the basket. So
yeah, you're past the guardian trees in front, but you're not behind the basket, so you've got a nice look, easy approach.
yeah, those are probably right outside of something. That's a little bit more kind of what you want. But, I mean, again, it's hard to flex it and then to have it skip right up in there. Well, good layup. And that was kind of half run, half layup. Oh.
That was a beautiful shot through the trees, just a little high.
Easy cleanup. And probably 15-foot tapping. So after 6, we got Brock at 2 down, Anthony at 1 down, and Dylan at 1 up. Hole 7, par 3, 330 feet. This is always a fun one. You can reach the basket, but it's tough. Bonus 2, OB Lake plays all the way down the right, and if you hyzer out too early, you end up in some really thick bushes to the left, so makes it really hard to approach to the basket. What you want to do is you just want to end up right here on the rocks in the middle right there, and then you can approach. If you want to run the basket, it's good, but it falls back here about 20 feet. And like I said, there's OB that runs all the way back, so trying to run the basket is a little dangerous.
It looks like we got a little headwind here too, so definitely don't want to pull anything too far to the right.
No.
So it is not coming back.
And that's pretty much what you want right there. Might be a little left. With a good pull, and that's where you want to be. That's kind of where I was expecting where you wanted to be on those rocks.
Yeah,
slate right up.
It's tough too, but you still got to look at it.
Got to look at it, you know. But you know, again, this is a bonus too. You know, you're playing for a good 3. Yeah.
Rocks didn't help out on that shot.
No, and the wind, again, the wind, you know, the way the wind was blowing, it really wasn't getting me up.
Now, I was surprised you didn't flick up and around on that hole. You do have a tunnel shot from where you and Brock were, where you can flick behind the basket.
Yeah, I wasn't that far. I didn't have that look there, or I definitely would have took it.
Good run. Just a little high. Ooh. Yeah, I thought you had that one.
You don't see that a lot from Brock.
Able to save the 4.
I think at one point Brock was 1,000 meter play. So, very good disc golfer.
You're making your way up there too, huh?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
I see you putting in work out there.
Definitely, yeah, definitely trying to move up the ranks. So after 7, Brock down 1. I'm at even, and Dylan's par 4. That's what it's going.
Still a close game. We got a lot of disc golf left.
A lot of disc golf left. Hole 8, par 3, 220 feet. It's a Mando right here on the right. What you want to do is you kind of want to throw something that stays either dead straight and hope you miss all these trees. A lot of people throw something a little to the right that kind of hyzers out. Or you can kind of follow the camera, and there's a flip route here and right to the basket. Pretty easy to run for the most part. You just have to miss the Mandel. So you don't have to get the 2, but
it definitely helps going into these next couple holes, getting a 2 on this one.
Right.
It definitely gets a little bit tougher from this point on.
There's an unfortunate kick. And here's this flick route I was just talking about. Let's see if I can pull it off here.
Oh, that's a gorgeous shot.
Not bad.
That's a look.
Yeah, it just skips a little forward, but you have this backstop right here. I mean, that would be a little bit tougher, but you know, usually you can get knocked down. That's a good thing about those trees there. You just get it down there. You just let the trees hit it. It's not very far.
Brock with a putter up the middle as usual.
Oh yeah.
And a beautiful part job.
Oh. And that was a tough putt. I mean, that's far. I mean, that was about, you know, circa 250 feet.
This is a tough putt here. You do not have a big window to shoot through. And hits it.
Yeah, I did it there.
Now, that was definitely a tough putt.
And then I had thorns all in my back, too. One of the things about, I would say, this round and these players, putting is everybody's, I would say, one of their strong points of these three players. Dylan definitely has the arm to go, you know, 450 plus. But, you know, with Brock and myself, we rely a lot on our putting up shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after 8, Brock remains at 2 down. I remain at 1 down, and Dylan remains at 1 up. Hole 9 is one of the more technical holes here. It's going to be a dogleg right. Really tough to get to with all these guardian trees, but what you want to do is you want to either get a good flick down here or a really good turnover shot and just let it work all the way to the basket here, hoping, you know, you don't hit some of these trees that are in the way. I would say if you get a 2 here, you're going to take strokes on a lot of people. Mainly is it's a par here.
Big skip.
Oh. And just right there, that was a pretty good shot. But this is one of Dylan's signature shots, the forehand. A little bit inside, but he really knows how to throw the forehand. I've seen him throw some juicy shots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Again, the wind today, too. I mean, this is, you know.
And the temperature, man. It was really cold starting out here. Wet, windy. All that plays into the course.
Pretty good.
Nice recovery shot here by Brock.
Mm-hmm. That's some of that 1,000 rated I was telling you about. He's also sponsored by Envato too, so he's been around the game a long time. Runs Harpoon Larry. So great disc golf ambassador. Yeah, I was kind of running that putt.
Yeah, these 3 holes right here, if you can come out of these 3 under par, it's really going to take strokes on folks right there.
Easy tap ins. So after hole 9, Brock -2, I stay at -1, and Dylan on 4, so +2. Realside disc golf.
Yeah, that's it for the front 9. Got Brock in the lead. Ant coming up behind him in second. And then Dylan had a little bit of a rough start there, but he's still on their tails.
Back 9. We'll see you soon.